Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dear followers for the Arab immigrants, the YouTube, the page, and the group. Ahlan wa sahlan. You are most welcome. Today we have a valued guest from English Online. I will let her tell you about herself. Please tell us something about yourself.
Hi, Samir. It's great to be here with you. I'm currently the e-volunteer coordinator at English Online. I actually started back in October 2018, so not far away. That was like 8 months ago. I started with English Online as an e-volunteer around 2.5 years ago. I've been volunteering with them up until I applied for the position. There was an available position of e-volunteer coordinator, and I was lucky in the sense that when they came to selection, they preferred someone who has volunteered with them. I teach face-to-face classes. That was the last thing I did before accepting this position. And I've been living in Canada for so long, on and off, between Egypt. This is where I was born and raised. And I'm here with my two boys.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Right, so we need to go to the second question, please. And my computer is keeping running. I don't know why, but anyway, the questions are in front of me. How do your clients know about the program, please?
Okay. On a monthly basis, we visit other settlement organizations and ESL programs to inform newcomers about our services. In addition, we use social media to promote our programs and share our settlement content and language tips. But let me tell you a little bit, Samir, about when English Online started, to give you a little bit of briefing about its inception and how it started. English Online is a not-for-profit organization that is funded by the IRCC. It started in 2008. It was created out of the need to serve newcomers to Manitoba who require assistance with English as an additional language, ESL, English as a second language, as well as settlement services. Through a comprehensive online environment, newcomers can receive these services from the comfort of their homes. So it would be both convenient for both the learners and those who are serving them, or the e-facilitators as well.
Very good. What is the criteria to accept the client?
Our clients should be either permanent residents of Canada, okay, who are currently living in Manitoba. They are not yet citizens, or individuals who have been selected inside of Manitoba to become permanent residents and have been informed by a letter from Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, they have been selected for permanent residence. Also, protected persons who are defined as in Section 95 of the Immigration and Refugees, as refugees.
So this is the criteria how do you select your clients. Okay, how they enroll in the program?
Well, there are several ways how the clients can reach us or get to us. They can be referred by WILARC or other assessment centers in Manitoba. Other settlement organizations can also recommend our services to the clients if they see there is a need, but referrals are optional for most of the English Online services. So clients can simply register online through the Live and Learn website, and if they require assistance, clients can either contact us via email or phone, and we'll be more than happy to help them with the registration.
Right, and I'm sure that you have links for those sites how people can join the program. Anyway, what are the ways and applications you use to communicate with them?
The ways and communication. We use a variety of online tools to communicate with our clients and deliver our online sessions. These include Skype and an app that is called, a platform that is called Big Blue Button, which is a web conferencing tool. Learners can also get in touch with us via email, phone, or on our Facebook page. We do have a Facebook page, and we have an Instagram as well as YouTube channel.
Okay, now you have e-tutors, you have e-learners. How do you evaluate this process? I mean, to match them, to get them into harmony.
How do we match our learners?
How do you match and evaluate? I mean, you have an e-learner and you have an e-tutor. So maybe an e-tutor likes to teach clients who are on level 5 or 6, and another can take level 2 and 3. So you need to evaluate the clients, the e-learners, and at the same time the e-tutors.
Yeah, okay. So when it comes to the registrants or the learners, we do have a long list of learners who are interested in joining our volunteering classes. I mean, whether they are e-tutoring or e-settlement or e-career mentorship, because we have 3 streams. So what happens is that I select according to who is first on the list, right? Who has registered first, and then I would try to match. We would try to match those learners or this specific learner with an e-tutor who has maybe similar schedule. So I try to match their schedule, their availability, and their interest to some extent, and what my e-tutor has indicated if he or she would prefer to teach a certain level or a certain skill. And this is established in the first steps of the hiring process. When it comes to the e-volunteers, I do ask them for submitting some kind of matching questionnaire where they reflect on their availability, their current availability at least, what are the preferences, their interest in general, so that there's a nice harmony, as you say, when they are matched. As much as possible, sometimes the learners who are available, to start, do not really match the e-tutor's preferences, but I mean, they work their way around that. Shouldn't be a problem then.
I understand that sometimes your clients need a different level like IELTS because they are going to apply for a college or a special requirement. What do you do in these cases?
In this case, I refer back to the info that I have gathered about my about our e-tutors. So from the very beginning, I know what each tutor is capable of teaching from, as I said, this matching questionnaire or survey that each e-volunteer specifies what he or she is comfortable teaching. So, for example, you, Samir, you're one of our valued e-volunteers. You feel comfortable and you have experience teaching IELTS, right?
Thank you.
So I know that about you. So when I get a request from one of the learners that, please, I would like to take some classes preparing for IELTS, right? Then I know, okay, Samir, if he's available, then I can match them together, and so on.
Okay. What activities do you do to keep volunteers in their teaching?
Okay, actually, English Online offers several professional development opportunities for our e-volunteers. We run teaching with technology webinars that are delivered on a regular basis throughout the year. The goal of these webinars is to increase the teachers and the volunteers' online teaching skills by providing more in-depth introduction to online tools for language teaching and learning, and discussing creative use of those tools, covering both the technological as well as the pedagogical aspects. So volunteers who attend the live webinars or watch the recordings are entitled to PD certificates that can serve when it comes to renewing their license, especially in Ontario. Also, we do offer Skype coffee chats that are organized on a monthly, more or less monthly basis, where the e-volunteer coordinator, who is myself, with other volunteer teachers, we meet to discuss new ideas, tools, or share experience. Also, there is a very new added opportunity or professional development opportunity, which is the opportunity to take part in the mentorship program. So if for example, you would like you're TESOL Ontario certified, or you are TESOL Canada certified, and you would like to mentor another teacher, right? This teacher is still completing her practicum or his practicum, so you are observing this teacher's teaching online. In this case, you get some sort of a recognition as a letter of reference, as well the experience itself of mentoring. So these are some excellent opportunities that provide our volunteers with experience, as well as it helps them to renew their license.
Okay. Now, my last question is about how do you keep tracking the attendance of the clients?
There isn't really a way to track the attendance per se, because I'm not after the clients or the learners or imposing on them attendance. They should be more self-directed learners, right? So we do encourage them to be self-directed. However, through the journal entries that our e-volunteers, they need to complete, I get a very good idea about how many sessions each learner completes with his or her e-tutor. And that helps me to keep to be on top of things.
Very good, Pam. Thank you very much for being my guest today at the Arab Immigrants, and we hope the full success for the program you are doing.
Thank you very much, Samir. The pleasure was all mine. Bye-bye.
Thank
Have
you.
a great
Have
day.
a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.